Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming to you real quick for a video to kind of, I don't know, voice off on some of the things that are concerning me. One of the biggest things is internalized oppression, especially in the African American community. What I'm finding is it's increasing, and I'm not oblivious to this because I'm an activist. I deal with all the things that everyone else does: colorism, sexism, constantly. But what I see the most that's increasing is the intersectional portion of discrimination towards Black women. And you wouldn't believe the people that are doing it: married people, because they're jealous of people who are single. Sometimes colorism comes into play. You will see the darker skinned people, proceed with a lot of racist stereotypes. It's really disturbing, more so than when I was a child. You see a lot of internalizing of oppression, where basically people are internalizing what people have said to them in the white community that they know is bull hockey. And things from the 80s, I keep saying, are repeating themselves over and over again. So what's disturbing to me a lot of times is me not understanding the level of education of these folks, right? For instance, you might have a neighbor, I do, they're perverts, they look like perverts to me. I can generally tell, and most people can within 10 to 15 seconds of meeting someone, the level of intelligence, right? Sometimes people surprise you. But you don't really need a degree in psychology like I have to understand that some people just aren't very bright. Some people are in it to get attention. Some people are in it, when I say in it, I mean harassing people in order to get money. Some are doing it because they feel like, I don't know, it gives them some sense of, kind of like a revenge of the nerds type deal. Well, that's what I sense from these people. It's a married couple. It's a overweight married couple. There's a dark skinned guy. I think I mentioned him one time before. I'm trying to get some good lighting because it's starting to kind of, lose sunlight. So anyway, there's this guy who was looking at my daughter. She's going to work. I told you guys she was in a car accident, and so she's been sometimes getting rides. Sometimes I take her to work until she gets a new vehicle. And a side note with that, the guy didn't have insurance that hit her. It's unbelievable. In a Mack truck, a steel Mack truck, no doubt. And it is the arrogance of these people, right? And it's the Black people who are ignorant. It was a really old school Black couple who was obviously shady. We called and some woman answered, and it is white privilege with the backup of uneducated Black people. The most irritating thing ever, right? But anyway, I couldn't get the insurance information from this woman, and she owned a trucking company. So we called a lawyer, and we've been in and out of court, or I should say the lawyer's been doing most of the work with the insurance agency and so forth and so on. They're the ones who realized that when we filed a claim, the other people with a trucking company, a big steel truck, I'm not exaggerating, a Mack truck that they use for construction, that totaled my daughter's car and almost killed her, they did not have insurance. So anyway, this is the type of people we're dealing with. If you think 1970s, 1980s nightmare, yeah, well, you got that one right. Anyway, so this guy looks at my daughter. She's going to work, and she goes to work every single day almost. She did just get a day off, and we went and spent some time together as a family. Went to Whole Foods, just chilled out yesterday because she finally got a day off. And he's just looking at her. I'm like, dummy, she does this every day. He's like the biggest perv, and he's just weird. They're just weird. I just can't describe it. And if you've gone through the type of sexual harassment, like I say, the intersectional type of stuff that I've gone through, and you see people like that, it freaks you out. There's trafficking, there's stalking. These people are really thinking that they're clever, and in all honesty, all they're doing is making fools of themselves. And I hate to see when people are thinking they're right in the Black community, and they're just basically shilling for white male patriarchy, or from thinking marital privilege is going to get them somewhere. And all they're doing is making it worse, because those people that are using them can tell they're not very well educated, and that's why they're using them. You ever thought about that? That the people who are doing this very well may be white supremacists, but when you uphold marital privilege, you have to be careful with that, because as I've said many times before, you're going to uphold white male patriarchy. So the next time, sorry about that. So the next time something happens to you, you're in some type of situation where there's white supremacy, crooked cops, everyone benefits from this, especially them. They're corrupt. They're involved a lot of times with the trafficking things, as I've said before. And a lot of times they recruit these married people because they think they look less obvious. I'm serious. I'm serious. And they'll sit there and harass black women today, tomorrow. They're single for every day of their lives. And it's them that's up here doing all this stuff. Sexual harassment and racism, intersectional harassment. And it's not just in the workplace. It's disgusting. So anyway, I just thought, when I saw that guy, I thought, God, that's my pet peeve. I hate internalized depression. I hate people like that. I hate people that are so simple-minded. Every time I see him, it just makes me so angry. You know, it's just so mind-blowing how you can see it every day in your own community, and then if you call it out, then you're the wrong one for doing it, right? I don't think so. These people are pervs. They look like they're pervs to me. I don't see how other people can't see it. It's not like I'm watching that movie where you put the dark glasses on, or I'm in that movie and I can tell when people are, you know, aliens or something. But you do have a sixth sense of something's wrong with these people. I'm sorry. You know, walks like a duck, talks like a duck. I just firmly believe these people need to have some type of mental health evaluations, and we need to stop letting patriarchy rule our conditioning and our mindset regarding how we treat people. Racism hides in many different ways, and I've moved so many times. I'm serious, and the only reason I'm not suing is because I can't find the person that's doing it. Stalking, trafficking, unbelievable. People who are my level of intellect, who understand it all, who write papers on it, and they have the audacity to just ignore the level of education because they think that they can get away with it. But I'm going to tell you something. They're getting called out today, and they're going to get called out every single time I see them. If I could get a picture of this fruitcake, I definitely would put it all over the internet. But that would be wrong, wouldn't it? That would be the same as what they're doing to other people. But that would teach these people a lesson. A lot of times I'll see these people ducking in their houses. I'm like, why are they ducking in their houses like that? That's what makes me think, what a bunch of freaks. They're just weird. North Carolina's weird anyway, but their behavior dictates to me that they're not on the up and up. And I don't buy patriarchy. I don't buy marital privilege. I don't buy any of that. And I don't buy the sneaky little boys that are coming up that have low self-esteem. I don't buy any of that. But anyway, I just want to let people know, because sometimes people think, oh, she's so quiet, she's not saying anything. Yeah, she's busy, and obviously I would be. And shame on you to see someone so busy and then try to put me in the middle of your fantasy. I've already commented, on Twitter, so I won't go into that. But yeah, it's sad. It's disgusting. But I don't want to run everybody's day. I gotta go. Gotta get my son. He's getting a haircut, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.